Hello, this is Amethyst Whispers, and I'd like to welcome you to my office. Please lay down on the couch and close your eyes. I'm going to turn down the lights now, and I want you to relax. This is a judgment-free zone. You are safe here. My secretary has provided me with your intake information, and it looks like you reported signs of depression, which is what brought you to my office today. I would like to ask you a few more questions that I have right here. And I want you to answer them as honestly as possible. Are you ready? Okay. Over the past 2 weeks, how often have you found that you have little interest or pleasure in doing things? Not at all? Several days? More than half the days? Nearly every day? Several days? Alright. I'll mark that down. How often over the past 2 weeks have you felt down, depressed, or hopeless? Not at all. Several days? More than half the days? Nearly every day? More than half the days of the past 2 weeks? Alright. Over the past 2 weeks, how often have you had trouble falling or staying asleep, or sleeping too much? Not at all. Several days? More than half the days? Nearly every day? More than half the days? Okay. How often over the past 2 weeks have you felt tired and have had little energy? Not at all. Several days? More than half the days? Nearly every day? Nearly every day? How often over the past 2 weeks have you had a poor appetite or have overate? Not at all. Several times? More than half the days? Nearly every day? Not at all, or your appetite feels pretty normal. Alright, that's good. How often over the last 2 weeks have you been bothered by feelings that have made you feel bad about yourself, or that you're a failure, or have let yourself down or your family down? Not at all. Several days? More than half the days? Nearly every day? Several days. How often have you experienced trouble concentrating on things, such as reading the newspaper or watching television over the past 2 weeks? Not at all. Several days? More than half the days? Nearly every day? Several days. How often over the past 2 weeks do you feel that you're moving or speaking so slowly that other people could have noticed, or maybe the opposite has occurred, and you have felt so fidgety and restless that you feel you've been moving around a lot more than normal? Not at all. Several days? More than half the days? Nearly every day? Not at all? I don't think you've had any change in observable behavior. Alright, that's also good. How often have you had thoughts that you would be better off dead or hurting yourself in some way over the past 2 weeks? Not at all. Several days? More than half the days? Nearly every day? Not at all? Not any thoughts whatsoever? Alright. Now, with the areas that you indicated, how difficult have these problems made it for you to do your work, take care of things at home, or get along with other people? Not difficult at all? Somewhat difficult? Very difficult? Or extremely difficult? Somewhat difficult? Well, according to this screener, it does appear that you are experiencing some depression, and I'd like to talk more about that. But I have a few more questions for you to answer. These questions are more about feelings of anxiety. Are you familiar with what an anxiety is? Okay, then I'll continue with the questions if you're ready. Alright. Are you troubled by excessive worrying which you cannot control? Yes or no? Yes? Do you feel dread? A sense that something bad is going to happen? Yes or no? Yes. Do you feel restless, keyed up, or on the edge? No. Do you have difficulty concentrating? Yes or no? Yes, you indicated that on the other screener as well. Do you feel irritable? Yes or no? Yes. Are you experiencing muscle tension? Yes or no? Yes. Are you experiencing muscle tension right now in this session? You are. In a moment, I can show you some techniques to help ease that tension. Do you feel easily fatigued or tired? Yes or no? Yes, but it's difficult for you to stay asleep? Oh, and to fall asleep. We will talk about that in a moment as well. Alright. With the information that you have provided me, I do think that you are experiencing a depression and symptoms of anxiety. Tell me in your own words, what is it that you think has caused this, that's brought you to my office today? Financial difficulties? Feeling overwhelmed at work? Yes, that's completely understandable. You're not the first person who's come to see me with these issues, and I do think I can help you. The first thing that I want to do is to walk you through what I call progressive relaxation. Have you heard of it before? Alright. This should help to ease some of the muscle tension that you're experiencing. We're going to start with your feet and work all the way up to your head. But before we begin, I want you to clear your mind. Every time a thought enters your mind, I want you to focus on your breath. I want the only words in your head to be breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. If a thought enters your head, focus on your breath again, and to keep focusing on your inhalations and exhalations as your mind calms and the thoughts leave your head, so that there is nothing taking your focus away from your breath. Now I want you to focus on your feet. I want you to tighten all the muscles in your feet. Curl your toes. Curl them into the ball of your foot. And I want you to squeeze the muscles. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the muscles and relax, letting all the tension leave your feet, letting the negativity slip out of your body. And I want you to turn your attention to your calf muscles and your lower legs, and I want you to squeeze those muscles, making them balls of tension, focusing all your energy on squeezing those muscles. Squeeze, squeeze those muscles and relax, letting your legs sink into the couch with all the tension gone and more negativity slipping out of your body as relaxation enters. And now I want you to focus on your upper legs, on your thighs, on your hamstrings, on your glutes. And I want you to tighten those muscles and to focus all of your energy on the balls of tension that are in your upper legs. And I want you to squeeze 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the muscles, letting all of your leg sink into the couch in a relaxed state as more negativity slips out of your body. And now I want you to focus on your stomach. I want you to focus on your abdominal muscles, and I want you to squeeze them. I want you to squeeze your stomach, focusing all your energy on your stomach, letting the tension tighten in that area of your body. I want you to squeeze, 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 and let it go, letting all of the tension leave your body as you sink further down into the couch, even more relaxed than you were before. And now I want you to focus on your hands. I want you to make your hands into fists, and I want you to squeeze them with all of your might, focusing all of your energy on your hands. I want you to squeeze them for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, letting your hands fall limply to your sides, letting them sink into the couch as more negative energy leaves your body and relaxation replaces the energy. And now I want you to focus on your lower arm. I want you to squeeze that forearm as much as you can. Concentrate on your forearm and squeeze it. Squeeze, 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 and relax. Letting your arms fall limply to the sides of your body. Letting them lay gently on the couch. Letting them sink into the couch. They are so relaxed. And now, turn your attentions to your upper arm and your shoulders, your biceps and your triceps, and I want you to squeeze them. Squeeze, squeeze, focusing all of your tension into that part of your body, focusing all of your energy onto that part of your body, and relax, letting all of the negative tension go. Letting all of the negative energy go. And I want you to let your arms lay completely limp at your sides, letting them completely relax down into the couch. And now I want you to focus on your upper back. I want you to squeeze those muscles. I want you to squeeze them together. Squeeze, squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh, letting it all out of your body. Letting your back sink into the couch. As we have one more step to go, I want you to focus on your neck and on your head. I want you to squeeze all the muscles, your jaw, your neck, your head, all of it. Squeeze, 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 and let it go. Letting your head fall back into the couch. Taking deep breaths in and out. I want you to let all of the negative energy go. I want you to completely relax. I want you to keep your eyes closed. I want you to continue to focus on the breath in and out. And I want you to tell me what you believe has caused this depression. You stated that you have some financial difficulties. Yes. And I want you to know that you are perfect just as you are. You are good just as you are. People love you just as you are. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to do right now. And if you want to change, then you can choose to do that as well, in a healthy way. So what I want you to do is practice positive reinforcement with yourself, using positive mantras. And I'm going to give you one for today. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror, and I want you to tell yourself that you are doing the best you can, that you are good just as you are, that you were put here for a purpose, that you are loved, and you are a good person who's going to do good things, and that you deserve all of the love in the world. Do you think that you can tell yourself that? Good. I want you to practice this positive mantra in the morning, before you go to work, and at night before you go to bed. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the eyes. And this is something that you can do throughout the day when the negative thoughts enter your head. When the feelings of being overwhelmed enter your head, you can stop and take a moment and remind yourself that you are doing the best that you can. During the day, even while sitting at your desk, you can also practice the progressive relaxation when you feel that you're getting too tense. And I want you to practice this at night before you go to bed, as it will help your body ease into a state of relaxation, which will also help you to fall asleep. Do you have any questions? All right. I would like to see you back here in 2 days' time, so that I can check in with you and see how your practice is going. And then I'd like to talk some more and get into your issues a little deeper to see if there's some more that I can help you with getting through this depression and this anxiety that you're currently experiencing. Do you agree that that is a plan that you can do? All right. I'm going to bring the lights back up now, and I'd like you to open your eyes and sit up on the couch. And then in a moment, I will take you out to see my secretary, and I'll have her schedule that next appointment with you. I thank you so much for coming in today. I really hope that we'll have a good working relationship and that I can help you through this time of trouble. It was wonderful to meet you, and I want you to remember that you are a good person, that you deserve to be loved, and I want you to stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe. Until next time.